guys, it's Alex with Dirt Warrior Accessories. Today I'm going to show you how to install our new Teryx 4-seater vault. This is what's going to come in your kit. So this is just one side of it. It's going to come with a front panel piece that goes in the front of the vehicle. It's going to come with a front door and a back door. And then it'll come with 8 of these little caps for when you're not using your door. You can cap the holes that we're gonna put in it. These are the tools you're gonna need. We recommend some masking tape, a 3/16 drill bit, a 7/8 drill bit, a 7/16 wrench, and a number 3 screwdriver, and then the little pop rivet tool. All right, first we're gonna install our front panel piece. This piece is made to be modified to fit any mirror. If you have the mirrors that go in the cage, you can just put a hole in this and the bolt will go through there. Or if you have a mirror like this one, I went ahead and notched this out so it'll go around the mirror. You can notch up here if you have that style mirror. It works with pretty much any mirror. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. First, I need to pop this plastic rivet with the plastic rivet tool. I'm gonna take this one out. And then it'll come with a cage clamp on here. I'll take the cage clamp off, put it where it needs to go. And this tab's gonna go to the inside of the vehicle. So I'm gonna take my bolt and my nut, and I'm gonna start the cage clamp. And now I'm gonna line that up, and I'm gonna put this plastic rivet back through the hole in the front panel piece and then back through the body. And I'm gonna suck that down so it's nice and flush. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this up with my screwdriver and my 7/16 wrench. Okay, now I'm gonna make sure that that's all lined up good. This needs to be towards the top of the bar so it seals correctly. And then that obviously can only be in one spot. It's sealing good right there. Everything's looking good. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the front door. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put 2 holes in your plastics, one in the front and one in the back. And these measurements are rough measurements. To get it perfect, I recommend taking your plastics off. You can pop all these rivets off and then take out these bolts, and you can see the bars that are in there. And because our door is going to actually slide into your lower frame of your door. So you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. All right, now that I got those off, I'm gonna pop the plastic a little bit, and I'm gonna look at where those bars are. So this is the lower frame that our door's gonna go in. If you leave it like the back one, you can kind of measure over and see where that bar is. So I already went ahead and did all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back together and then we'll drill our hole. All right, so now that I looked at where the bar is, I know that that bar is an inch back from this back side and is 3/4 in from this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my 7/8 drill bit. We'd recommend when you're drilling through the plastics using like this wood style one. It makes a nice clean 7/8 hole. So I marked it off here. I put the blue tape on there just so I can like Sharpie on here and know exactly where I need to be. We'll take that blue tape off in a minute. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing in the front. I measured 1 3/4 back and then 3/4 this way. These measurements are gonna be pretty close to yours, but we take off the door just to make sure that it just is perfect on your machine. Okay, then I've got the holes in the door. We're ready to slide our door on. So I went ahead and put this front bolt back in because I wanted to talk about it. This bolt needs to be taken out when you're installing it, and you'll kind of see why here in a second. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put our door on now. We're gonna slide it through the holes we put in the plastic, and we're gonna catch that lower frame. So these bars will sit just inside that lower frame. And if it tweaks your plastic a little bit, don't worry about it. It just snaps back in. So now once the door's on and I got it aligned where I want it, make sure it matches the front piece. All right, now that we got our door in place, I'm gonna put a hole in this bar through the bolt hole that I just took that bolt out of. It's a 3/16 drill bit, and I just put a hole in it. Yours will be a little harder. I obviously had that hole already drilled. And then now I can put that screw back in. And that just kind of locks that bar into place so it's not going to come out. Okay. Front door's on. Time to work on the back. It's pretty much the same thing. Take your panel off, see where your bars are. These measurements are going to be pretty close, but like I said, it's always better to know right where your bar is because you don't want to screw up that hole in the plastic. This one was 1 inch from the black plastic in, and then 2 3/4 inches from here. So I'll go ahead and take my 7/8 drill bit, put a hole in the door, and then this one was 1 inch from the black plastic in, and then 3/4 from the back of the door. Okay. Now I'm gonna take these out. It's the same little screw that we did on the front door. If you had them out for to check where your bar is, you don't need to put them back in. All right, now I'm ready to put on my back door. I'm gonna slide it through the plastic, and then I'm gonna catch those bars that are in the lower door. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put those 2 bolts back in. Remember, we gotta use that 3/16 drill bit to put a hole in the door, in the door bar, I mean. So just go through that hole, drill a hole in the pipe on the front and the back on the back door. And now we can go ahead and put these screws back in. All right. Now we got our back door on and our front door on. We can check our levers right here. These are the levers that lock into the cage. Those all feel good. If those feel tight, they do have adjustment on them. You can loosen this lock nut on all 4 of your doors. If that's too tight, just let it like walk around a little bit. Yeah, that's it, guys. All right, guys, thanks for watching the Teryx 4-seater install. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Like and subscribe, guys. Thanks.